saying about the photos, that these are photos of my grandfather. Yes, these three. But these photos are actually one of his flight partners, Bonnie. And the photos got confused in some of the websites. That's why they are here. But the rest of the photos are really brilliant photos of him. And I'm excited to see the display in the Mediaș Museum.
You are for the first time in Romania?
This is my first time in Romania.
Yes. And what do you think about this achievement? Lucia had
Well, it's really a surprising story to hear that after so many years and after so big a distance, we have been able to find out the relative of us, because he left Romania when he was very young, and well, he did many things in France, in the United States, in Mexico, and maybe he never returned to Mediaș to talk about this, and that's why, well, it wasn't really known here, but it's good to be a part of all this history.
In the Museum of Aviation in Mexico, he had his corner. He has a special place.
Yes, he has. Well, actually, in the museum, this propeller is displayed in the museum. Yes, this is the propeller that he used during those years, and also they have one of the first planes he used. It's very similar to this plane. It's a Boisember Veriot that he used at the time. And yes, there's also a banner talking about his part in the foundation of the Mexican Air Force Academy that happened when he was there, and about his flight missions and his time in the Mexican Army. Yes.
Tell me two things about that photo.
The photo
you are in.
Yes. This is the photo that commemorates 60 years of marriage of Roberto, my father, who is obviously George's son, and with my mother and 9 brothers and sisters that we were all there in Guadalajara, in Mexico. This is Juliana, George's wife, and his 2 Mexican kids, Jorge, and Roberto.
You have another pictures with your grandfather at home?
Not
that you can
him,
send me?
Not with him, because he died before I was born. Yes, but yes, I can send you. Surely, I have some pictures of family life with my father, with my uncle.
Your father told you stories about your uncle? About your
my grandfather.
Yes,
yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The famous story about how they used to bombard. They would take the arm out of the fuselage of the plane and just drop the bomb. Because nothing was really developed at the time. It was just the start of aviation. Aviation started officially, maybe some people say 1903, some others say 1905, and he was already in Ohio in 1907. So it's just like a few years after the event, and in those times it was like pretty pioneering, one of the very few of the first aviation pioneers at the time.
You have another pilot in your family?
Not descendants from him. Yes, my uncle was a pilot. My uncle Jorge, he was also a pilot. He wasn't a commercial pilot, just a private pilot. But yes, he did. I have flown planes once or twice, but it's not something I do for a living. And no, from his descendants there are no pilots at this time.
What do you think when you see this billboard about you?
It is a really nice summary of my grandfather's activities in Mexico, mostly in Mexico, some in the U.S., And well, I'm really proud to be part of this display. I didn't even know that a photo with myself was there, but well, I'm so glad that I have seen it. And yes, I think it's a great token of history for Mediaș and certainly for my family.
Lucia will be back in Romania someday?
Yes, she's planning to be here in October this year. Yes, so only a couple of months away. For a moment we tried to come together, but it was so difficult. So yes, she's planning to be here in 2 months. So I think she's going to be also very excited. Please bring her to see the display. She will be so excited to watch it. Okay. And also I have a small present. I have a boomerang for Mircea because I know he worked very hard setting up this display. And well, a small present that is very significant in Australia, where I live. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So you throw the boomerang and he'll come back?
It's supposed to come back, but it's really hard to do. You need to practice a lot.
Okay, I will practice a lot and I'll let you know if
Excellent.
if he hit me or not.
Okay.